All right, we're here with Diamondbacks captain Michael Lynch. Michael, you're finding yourself in an unfamiliar spot at the bottom of the league standings heading into today's series against the Mets. What do you have to do to find yourself higher in the standings?
It's as simple as win the series. You know, we come out with 2 games. We're tied for second with the Yankees, I believe, if that's correct. We just want to put ourselves in a situation to win. Obviously, that's the biggest goal in this series. Also, to come out of this series in a better spot than we are right now. That's all we can do.
Great. Personally, for you, what are going to be your goals today against the Mets to try and secure the win for your team?
I mean, I feel like I did pretty well on the mound. I was throwing strikes, but you know, the Yankees last series got a hold of me, and they were putting that ball out of play, put him over the fence. So my goal today is get some more strikeouts, get some more hits into the field instead of fly over. So just a little more control on the mound for myself, because I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like I can do that.
Great, Michael. Halfway through the series, where do you see yourself at the end of the season?
You know, obviously everyone wants to be on the top. I mean, that's kind of where we want to be, and that's where I think we can be. If we just keep going in the right momentum, we're just going to keep rolling.
Awesome. Thank you, Michael. Seth, you're late. Why?
Traffic.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's all I got. I mean, I got to 128. It's a half mile from where you get onto 128 to where you get off of 128 from where I'm coming from, and it took me 45 minutes to get from there to here.
Cool. Diamondbacks and Mets, let's go. Top of the first, game 1, Mets and Diamondbacks. Halfway point of the season, games 16, 17, and 18. Diamondbacks are home, Michael Lynch on the mound, Seth Hellman rolling in on 2 wheels, up to bat. Got a good one in store today. Let's get it going. First pitch, first swing. They can't get him. Seth is safe at first. 1-1 to Jackson. And he hits him. Runners on first and second early for the Mets, who are only playing with 2 players today. Lynch in danger of loading the bases. And he does. Bases are loaded for Jackson Hart. 1-1 to Jackson, a liner to left. It stays in play. No play to be made, and the Mets are on the board. 1-0 early. 3-2 to Seth. Lynch delivers, and it's low. Walks in a run. 2-0 Mets. Full count, no outs, bases loaded. Michael Lynch looking for the punch out. That's in play. Seth will score 3-0. Jackson with a loud single. 2-2, 3-0 Mets. Bases are still loaded, no outs in the top of the first. Swing and a miss. Seth goes down on strikes. Lynch gets his first out of the inning. Lynch painting the corners right now, looking for the punch out. And he hits Jackson in the head. 4-0 Mets. 1-2. Nasty pitch from Lynch. Nasty. Hits Seth with the off speed to end the inning, and he does. Michael Lynch gives up 4, but he battles back to get the 2 outs. We're headed to the bottom of the first. 4-0 Mets. Bottom of the first, game 1. Mets built a 4-0 lead. Bryce steps in bottom of the first. Jackson on the mound. He takes that one for a ride, and it's gone. Bryce Bedard on the first pitch of the bottom of the first. Diamondbacks are within 3.
Oh, I thought you were going for it.
Bryce, touch home plate. Dude, miss.
2-2. And he gets him on strikes. Lynch goes down looking.
How about you, Lynch?
Oh, and he hits Joe. 3-2 to Bryce. And he nails one to center. Ground rule double. Bryce will take 2. And the tying run is at the plate. Lynch steps back in. He was set down on strikes last time. That hits him and the bases are loaded. In danger of walking in a run. 3-0. He got Bryce at home. Heads up play by Jackson. The ball stayed fair. It looked like it was going to dribble foul, but it didn't. The Diamondbacks get 1, but they were threatening. We're heading to the top of the second. 2-2. Lynch delivers.
Oh, yeah.
Over to the left side of the field. Hops up. No play to be made. Jackson's in with a single. Full count, and he's going to walk Seth. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Jackson with a home run to deep center field. Points at his girlfriend. 2-run shot. And he hits Seth. 2-2. He delivers. It's going to stay fair, no play to be made. That's just the worst luck in the world. 1-2 Seth. Runners on first and second. And he got him. 1 out in the inning. And that one's gone. 3-run shot. That ends the inning. Jackson Hart's going to end the inning with a 3-run home run, his second of the inning. And it's 10-1 Mets headed to the bottom of the second. Bottom of the second, game 1. Mets are up 10-1. Diamondbacks need 2 to keep the game alive. He deals. And he gets him looking.
That is so bad.
3-2, and Jackson punches him out. Down to their last out. Michael Lynch. Seth can't make the play, although he almost did. And Lynch with a thundering single to right. That's gone. The game stays alive. Joe with his first home run of the season. And the Diamondbacks extend the game. They avoid the mercy, and it's 10-3. A 1-out rally from the Diamondbacks here in the bottom of the second. It's 10-3. Up the middle. Bryce is going to be safe at first, and he's aboard. Lynch battling back in the count. 2-2. Swing and a miss. 10-3 as we head to the top of the third. Mets still hold a 7-run lead. Top of the third, game 1. Diamondbacks down by 7. First delivers. That's a fair ball. Got him. That's a heads-up play by Lynch. It was close, but he did get him. Jackson steps in. He's got a pair of home runs today. And another! Make it a trio. Jackson Hart with his third of the game. It's 11-3. That one's gone. Make it 12-3.
Is there a mercy in the third?
No. 12-3 Mets. They're piling on in the top of the third. Seth Hellman with a home run. 2-0.
Oh, shit. Get there.
Over to Bryce. Can't make the play. He bobbles it. Jackson's in with a single. Full count. Lynch deals. Popped up, and Bryce will make the play. We're headed to the bottom of the third. 12-3. Diamondbacks need 9. And he hits Joe. Bryce steps in. That one's popped up. Oh, Jackson bobbles it, but ends up making the play. One-handed catch. Lynch to Seth, who has nowhere to go. Joe's going to advance, and that's a dead ball. A little bit of a mishap in the infield for the Mets. Runners on second and third. 1 away. Still 12-3. That's high. It might stay in play. That's gone. A 3-run shot for Joe, his second of the day. And the Diamondbacks are within 6. Seems like an insurmountable lead. Can they complete the comeback? 2-1 to Bryce. That one stays in play. Oh. Bryce gets a single. Ball stayed in play. 1 away. And he hits him. Would have been ball 4 anyway. Runners on first and second for Joe. Count is now full. Jackson deals up the middle. No play to be made. Bryce comes home. Ball stays in play. Lynch comes home. Joe slides head first. He's safe at second. 2-run score, and it's 12-8. 12-8 game, bottom of the third. Jackson deals. That catches the zone, and the game is over. Diamondbacks had a little bit of a comeback in the third. We're going to head to game 2 after a 12-8 victory for the Mets. The Mets took game one 12-8, but the Diamondbacks showed some signs of life in the third inning. Let's see if they can bring that momentum from game one into game two. 2-0 to Joe. And that hits him. Runner aboard to start the inning. Michael Lynch steps in. That one to the right side of the field. Play is dead. Ground rule double for Lynch. Diamondbacks with a good start to the game two. 0-1 to Bryce. Nasty pitch, but it hit him. And the bases are loaded for the Diamondbacks. Nobody out. 3-0. In danger of walking in a run. And he does. It's 1-0 Diamondbacks early. Seth deals the 3-1 pitch. It's outside. Walks in another. 2-0 Diamondbacks. 3-0 to Bryce. Walks in another run. 3-0 Diamondbacks. 3-1 to Joe. Walks in another. It's 4-0. 4-0 Diamondbacks. They're enjoying a comfortable lead to start the game. 3-0 to Lynch. Interesting. Walks in another run. It's 5-0. 4-pitch walk, 6-0. They hit the mercy cap on 6 straight walked-in runs. Head to the bottom of the first. Diamondbacks up 6. Bottom 1, game 2, 6-0 Diamondbacks. Looking for an answer from the Mets. 1-1 Seth. Popped up. Lynch coming to make the play. That's a fair ball. And Seth is safe at first. The 3-1. That's low. Walks Jackson. Runners on first and second. 2-0. That one's gone. Seth Hellman drops the bat. 3-run shot. They're within 3. Six to 3. The Mets have an answer for the Diamondbacks' dominant first inning. 3-2. Lynch looking for the out.
There you go. Way to battle back.
Walks Jackson. Full count. Seth steps in, had a 3-run shot in his last at-bat. He can bring them within 1 here. Popped up. Lynch goes, makes the play. Looks Jackson back at first, and there's 1 away. 0-1. That's gone. 1-run game. Kiss it goodbye. 6-5 Mets. Down by 1. Jackson Hart making a big campaign for MVP. 3-2 once again. That one high, and it stays in the park. Seth will have a long single. 3-0 to Jackson. And he ties the game with a towering home run. 2-run shot, only 1 scores. And we are knotted up at 6, headed to the top of the second. Top of the second, game 2. Mets have one hell of an inning. And it's 6-6. Seth can't make the play. Awkward landing. And Joe's in there with a single. 2-2 to Lynch. High pop-up. Jackson makes the play. And there's 1 out in the top of the second. 1-1. Back to the pitcher. Jackson will make the play. Scoreless inning for the Mets. Headed to the bottom of the second, 6-6. Bottom of the second, game 2, 6-6 game. 0-2 to Seth. Lynch deals, and he hits him. 1-0. Hits him, and there's runners on first and second for the Mets. 0-2. That one's gone. Not even a doubt. Seth Hellman 3-run shot. It's 9-6 Mets. This team playing without their star player, Cam Brown, have come alive offensively this series. 3-2. Lynch looking for the first out of the inning. That's lined. Stays in play. 3-1 to Seth. That one's in play. Stays in play. Bryce knocks it down. Runners on first and second. Play dead. Over to Bryce. Gets Seth. That's 1 out. They get the lead runner. Popped up to Bryce. Ends the inning. It's a 9-6 game headed to the top of the third. Diamondbacks need 3 to stay alive. Over to the left side of the field. There's going to be no play. Joe's thinking about taking 2. He'll stay 1. 3-1 to Bryce. He's going to walk him. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. Michael Lynch represents the tying run. 3-0. And he walks him. Bases are loaded for Joe. Nobody out. In jeopardy of walking in a run. And he does it. No, that doesn't count. No, he was joking. They walk in a run. It's 9-7. 0-2. He got him. First out of the inning. They're down to their last out. Still 2-2. Tension building here. Jackson deals. Swing and a miss. And the Mets take game 2. 9-7.
Let's go, right game 3.
We're headed to game 3. Can the Diamondbacks answer? Game 3, Mets are now leading the series 2-0. Diamondbacks looking to take at least 1. Popped up. Lynch will make the play. 1 out in the top of the first. That one is gone. Jackson Hart has a handful of home runs on the day. Might be leading the league now. And it's 1-0 Mets in the top of the first. Seth steps back in. And it hits him. Runner on first, 1 out. 1-0. That's how the last at-bat started. That's right back to the pitcher. No play to be made. Hey, ball's dead. Stay there. Runners on second and third. This to load the bases. And he does. He walks Seth. The bases are now loaded. And it hits him. He did his very best to get out of the way, but he couldn't. Yeah, it's 2-0 Mets. 1-0. That one to Lynch. They will get Seth at first. Interesting moment at first, but they get the out. They only give up 2. We're headed to the bottom of the first. Michael Lynch one-handed. 1 runner on, tying run at the plate. Popped up to the pitcher, and there's 1 gone in the bottom of the first. 1-2. Foul tip into the zone, that's an out. And it ends the inning. Very quick bottom of the first. Mets up 2, headed to the top of this. Yeah.
Well, there's
That was gone. First pitch of the inning. Didn't even have the chance to introduce the inning. Jackson Hart, yet another home run. It's 3-0 Mets. Sounds good, yeah. They can't make the play at first.
That's called hustle.
Seth hustles down the line. Runner on first, 3-0 Mets. That one's gone. 5-0 Mets. He may have double-digit home runs on the season now. I don't even know how many that is for him. The kid is on fire. Right? Swing and a miss, strike 3. First out of the inning. 1-0.
Go! Run!
Comebacker to Bryce.
Run, there's no way he gets it.
Tough play to make. He can take second, and that's it. Jackson is on second. Seth steps back in. They don't need the review. That's a 2-run shot. It's 7-0 Mets. Seth Hellman. Right down the line. 1-1.
Oh, you bitch.
Over to Lynch. Can't make the play, and it goes out. Jackson will head to second. And he walks him. Runners on first and second for Jackson. It's a 7-0 game with 1 out in the top of the second. 0-2 to get out of the inning. He got him. 7-0 Mets. They tack on a handful of runs and we're headed to the bottom of the second. Bottom 2, game 3. Mets up 7. 0-2. Jackson delivers. That one stays in play. 3-1. And he walks Michael Lynch. Runners on first and second for Joe. 0-1. That one's gone, and he brings them within 4, 7-3. Joe has come alive this series. Got a handful of home runs. That was his first of the game. Michael Lynch says that's why they signed him. He's making a difference today. And it's 7-3. Diamondbacks battling back. Right up the middle. It's not gone. Never mind. It looked from here. It looks gone. Bryce gets a ground rule double. Full count. This worked for Michael Lynch last time. The one-handed stance. Swing and a miss, and he goes down on strike. That's a walk. Runners on first and second. 1-1. And that is finally, after missing the ball like 30 times today, Seth comes up with a home run saving catch, headed to the top of the third with a 4-run lead. Top 3, game 3, 7-3 Mets. 1-2. Bryce got him on the ropes. Popped it up. It's going to stay in play. Oh, Bryce bobbles it. It's a fair ball, and Jackson has a single. Right up the middle. Lynch will get 1, and that's all he's going to get. He gets the lead runner, and there's 1 out in the top of the third. Jackson Hart steps back in. 1 gone in the top of the third. 7-3 Mets. Over to Bryce. He can't make the play. Runners on first and second for Seth Hellman. They'll get him at first. One of the first scoreless innings for the Diamondbacks. We're headed to the bottom of the third where they need 5 to win. Oh, get moving. He actually gets a piece of it, and he's aboard with a single. That one over to Seth. Pops up and over. They will each take an extra base. Runners on second and third. No outs. 1-1. Over to the left side. No play to be made. Jackson keeps it in. He gets Joe at third. And there's 1 away, but Michael Lynch scores. It's 7-4. 3-2. Full count. This could be it. Can the Mets survive this comeback? Right up the middle. I think he was safe. They could have got him when he was off the bag. I'm calling him safe on the field. All right, we're going to review it. Safe at second. It was so close, a game of inches, but we don't have enough evidence to overturn that. 2-2. They're down to their last strike. And he got him. The controversial play at second does not come back to bite the Mets. 7-4 final score, and the Mets sweep with 2 players on their roster. No Cam Brown, and they still manage to take all 3 games. They now sit in solo second place.
Hart for MVP.
And Seth Hellman calls for Jackson Hart to be crowned MVP. Halfway point of the season. Great series today. And let's talk with the winning team. All right, here with the Mets guys who just swept the series against the Diamondbacks 3-0 without one of your star players. Jackson, you stepped up big time today. What changed from last series to this series in terms of your game offensively?
Honestly, just the mindset. Without Cam Brown being here, we felt like we both needed to step up to next man up mentality, and those swings just connected with the ball, seeing the ball really well today, and the pitch is getting the groove down, and I feel like I have my pitching motion down.
Nice. Seth, we're halfway through the season. You guys are 5-4. You've got the Yankees on tap again. You just saw them Subway Series again. What's the mentality headed into that series?
Well, we're just going to try to get the same result, if not better, than we did last time we played them. Try to go 2-1 again, and hopefully by the time we see you in the Padres, we're, how does that math go, 10-5, at least. So be interesting to see what you guys do for the rest of the year and see if we can't battle it out for first place at that last series.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you guys very much. Mets take the series 3-0 against the Diamondbacks.